Welcome to this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports. I'm Steve, your host, flying solo once again as Amy is off and chasing the world, I guess. But no, she's been very busy. A lot of things going on in her life. A lot of really good, positive things for Amy, and really excited for her. But really miss her. Need to get her back. I need to get her talking racing, talking about obviously the chase is coming up, and we like to rib back and forth about that. A lot of championship battles still to be settled throughout the short tracks all through New England. I know Oxford settled theirs already. Congratulations to those champions. Lee USA Speedway has settled their championship battles this year. All they got left to do was really Oktoberfest. So it's been a great season. Weather has, for the most part, cooperated, and we're excited to cap it off and finish it out. And looking forward to seeing some first-time winners end their season on a strong note and prepare for 2020. Looking forward to still plenty of time to meet new friends, take in a track that you've never been involved in, and still that opportunity, and we encourage you to do that. But I want to tell you, this past weekend at Star Speedway, wow. Bobby Weber has taken the Star Classic to another level. I mean, it was always a marquee event, always a big event, but now he's turned it into a full-fendered Friday night event with the Granite State Pro Stock Series, some of the fender divisions that weekly race there, the 6-shooters, mini stocks, street stocks, and then he brings in the ISMA super modified big blocks on Saturday, gives his 350 supers a marquee event to go along with them, the Randy Whitcomb Memorial 60-lap event, and 30 plus 350 supers showed up, sending cars home in a premier division. So not that you want to send cars home, that's not what we're highlighting here. What we're highlighting is the car count, the level of competition at that track, and no different than their street stocks that you'll see some highlights of a little bit later. But Star Speedway was definitely the place to be this past weekend. Friday and Saturday, full house. Saturday night, you couldn't find a seat, you couldn't find a parking spot. And wow, just amazing. Weather cooperated. Looked like a little iffy there partway through the program, but they kept digging, kept going, and then the rain subsided, and the sprinkles, I should say, and ended up being a great night of racing. Both nights ended up being a great night, but in particularly Saturday. So I'm going to show some highlights of the INEX Legends that went down there. They brought a full field of 20 cars, so the pits were packed on both nights, and that's what's exciting for short track racing. You know, it's definitely alive and well in the state of New Hampshire, and especially Star Speedway. So enjoy these highlights of the Nelcar Legends. Tour that's based right out of Maine and continues to keep growing. You know, Go Motorsports is trying to take them to the next level, and a lot of familiar faces and a lot of new faces. So here's some highlights from the INEX Nelcar Legends over there at Star Speedway this past Friday.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
I'm Melinda. My husband Steve and I operate E-Keys for Cars in Saco. E-Keys is family-owned with over 20 years in the car key business. Need an extra key? We promise to provide the best quality at a good price. Walk-ins are always welcome with no appointment ever needed. You'll be in and out in minutes. And yes, E-Keys still handles emergencies. But why wait? E-Keys for Cars, Route 1 on the Auto Mile in Saco.
E-Keys for Cars.
Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road Wiscasset, is celebrating 50 years as the fastest track in the state of Maine. Join us for great events all season long, like the Coastal 200 and the Boss Hog 150, plus visits from NEMA, the 350 Smack Supermods, Nell Car Legends, and more. For complete details, go to WiscassetSpeedway.com or find us and like us on Facebook. Wiscasset Speedway, celebrating 50 years as Maine's biggest and fastest.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Wiscasset Speedway, Maine's biggest and fastest, with $5 admission every weekend and loads of family fun. Check us out at WiscassetSpeedway.com.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports. And in any big event, it's just as important for the guys racing on the undercard of the big marquee event to put on a good show, and that was no different this past weekend over at Star. And the mini stocks and the NEMA Lights put on quite a race and quite an event. Good car counts again, and bringing in those special races, and the NEMA Lights, 50 laps. Great action. Went a long way before they had a caution. Minor incidents, but a lot of young kids. It'll be the next stars of the 350 Supers, the big block Supers. And we're seeing some of that already with young Ryan Locke, and he ran both races and did a great job. So enjoy the highlights, brought to you by Caitlin Osborne's Racing Videos over there at Star Speedway from Friday night. The mini stocks and the NEMA Lights.
Looking for a great time, great people, and great food? Then visit New England's #1 biker destination, Bentley's Saloon, owned by legendary supermodified driver Bentley Warren. Bentley's is a biker bar that welcomes everyone. Staying in the area, Bentley's has their own full-service campground right on site. Tuesdays, Bentley's Cruise Night attracts car enthusiasts from all over New England. Located on Route 1 in Arundel, Bentley's Saloon guarantees a great time. Check out the fun at BentleySaloon.com and see why Bentley says, who has more fun than us?
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic.
My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
We talk about the 350 Supers, but the class over there that everybody talks about is the Street Stock Division. Friday night, 29 Street Stocks in attendance, and usually when you have domination, that drives car counts down in a class. But what Albie Overt's been able to do to the state of New Hampshire this year with the New Hampshire Short Track Racing Association races, the races at Claremont, Hudson, Lee, Star, these guys are all digging in. They want some of that, and no shame in when they're getting beat by Albie, and makes that win a little extra special when they win the race. So Renfrew Motorsports, a big supporter of the Street Stock Division, as they are all the tracks in New Hampshire, and they had a stellar crowd there on Saturday night. Friday night, 29 Street Stocks in attendance. 24 took the green, and for that many cars on that tight track, you'd think there'd be carnage after carnage after carnage, and there isn't. These guys know how to race, they know how to lean on each other, they know how to give people a break, straighten themselves up, and really fun. I love watching that race every time we make it to Star Speedway, and this past weekend was no different. So congratulations to the winners. Wasn't a familiar face, but familiar name around Victory Lane there, and enjoy the highlights from the Street Stocks this past weekend over at Star Speedway.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation.
We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale. Even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers. Up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes. Up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money.
Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Our family has been in business since 1972. I'm Johnny Wolf. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. 21st Century Motors now offers low-rate credit union financing and first-time buyer programs. We have a large selection of vehicles starting at $49.90. Quality vehicles and guaranteed repairs. Come see why more than 50% of our business is repeat or referral. Visit us today on Route 25 in Gorham, Maine, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
From our family to your family.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Scott's Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scott's Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scottsrecreation.com.
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
Well, welcome back to Mainly Motorsports and the 54th Annual Star Classic. It's all about the weekend event, but the marquee event is the big block supers. And there's nothing like sitting there and watching the turbulence that they create and the trash blowing around and the flags on the flag stand blowing and just all of that. And it's just a crazy, crazy event. And these guys keep you on the edge of your seat. And this past Saturday was no different. 54th running, guys like Bentley Warren, Russ Wood, Chris Purley, they've won numerous of these, and it's one of those races when you get in a super modified, the Ollie Silva Classic, the Thompson World Series, the Star Classic. Those are the ones you take that bucket list and you build it and you start checking them off. And it was a great time, great racing, and these guys really get it done. So enjoy the marquee event from this past weekend, Star Classic weekend at Star Speedway, the Ismer Big Block Super Modifieds.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's coworker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Servicing differentials is virtually impossible. The confined space makes fill holes difficult to reach, and industry-standard conical bottles are rigid and hard to squeeze. That combination makes for a messy job. Plus, you can't get all of the gear lube out of the bottle, so you have to buy more than you need to complete the job. And engineering your own solution only results in disaster. Not anymore. Introducing the new AMSOIL Easy Pack. Easily access hard-to-service differentials. Easily squeeze out all of the contents. And easily stay clean while you do it. No more leftover fluid or inconvenient rigid bottles. No more trouble reaching difficult fill holes. No more mess. AMSOIL Severe Gear in the new Easy Pack. The solution to all your problems.
Another first from AMSOIL. For a stocking dealer nearest you, call toll-free 877-761-8375 or visit fourseasonsynthetic.com.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Still plenty of racing to see, and some big events. An event that's turned even bigger is this upcoming weekend at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. Championship night. The Wildcats have been decided. Congratulations to David Cameron. But the Sports Series and the Pro Series, still undecided, but just got thrown a curveball. They got rained out last week, so there'll be double features this Saturday night. So you can either come out of the first race feeling pretty good, or you can come out of the first race feeling pretty bad. So I think it changes the way teams approach that night, and it's going to be a fun night. So I encourage you, if you're in the area, you've never been to Beech Ridge this year yet, good opportunity to get down to Beech Ridge Motor Speedway for championship night this Saturday. Oxford wrapped theirs up last week, so Wiscasset, they've got some guys that have started firming it up as they got a good point lead, but they still got a couple weeks. Speedway 95, same thing, some great point battles going on up there, and their big events coming up, the Paul Bunyan race, the middle of October. So this is the time you take your calendar out now and you start checking off where we're going, what we're doing. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. Oh, I want to check this race out. Oktoberfest. You got the World Series. Passes as bringing the 400 weekend back at Oxford. So a lot of great events. Seekonk. Just so much still to do. And on the karting side of things, Richmond Karting Speedway wrapping up their regular season. They finish off with a Halloween Howler, and over there at Bartlett Bridge coming up September 20th. Big event. The AMSOIL Four Seasons Synthetic. Mainly awards night, Dash for Cash, as Lee Mortensen puts up big money for the LO206 division. They had 16 karts in attendance this past weekend. Guys started shotgun on the field and drove through, pick up a $200 bonus for winning. So it's going to be a great night that night. Big hardware, big money, a lot of fun. Mainly Motorsports will be there. Mainly Awards, all of us. The whole team will be there in attendance. So still plenty to do and see as the race season wraps up and we get into football season, which we're here now, and hence that's why we're sporting the colors today. And as taping this, we're still undefeated. Who knows when you're seeing this what our record is, but really excited about football season. Patriots and Cowboys this year, so November 25th, going to be a lot of fun with my friends, ribbing back and forth. I'll have to do a little side bet with Dan Walker. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on Mainly Motorsports. Welcome to Mainly Motorsports.
To order a copy of this show, send a check or money order for $15, including shipping and handling to Mainely Motorsports, 2 Main Street, Suite 17-103, Biddeford, Maine, 04005. And please add the show number in the description of the show.
We know Maine is hard on cars, so when your ignition won't turn or you lose your key, that just adds insult to injury. Why tow it? E-Keys for Cars technicians will solve your problem in your dooryard or at the mall and get you back on the road. AAA member? You should be. Your AAA locksmith coverage comes right off the bill. E-Keys for Cars, Maine's fast, affordable solution to your car key and lock problems. On the Auto Mile, Route 1, Saco.
E-Keys for Cars.
Our family has been in business since 1972. I'm Johnny Wolf. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. 21st Century Motors now offers low-rate credit union financing and first-time buyer programs. We have a large selection of vehicles starting at $49.90. Quality vehicles and guaranteed repairs. Come see why more than 50% of our business is repeat or referral. Visit us today on Route 25 in Gorham, Maine, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
From our family to your family.
Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road. Wiscasset is celebrating 50 years as the fastest track in the state of Maine. Join us for great events all season long, like the Coastal 200 and the Boss Hog 150, plus visits from NEMA, the 350, Smack Supermods, Nell Car Legends, and more. For complete details, go to WiscassetSpeedway.com or find us and like us on Facebook. Wiscasset Speedway, celebrating 50 years as Maine's biggest and fastest.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation.
We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale, even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers, up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes, up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money.
Financing available, trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Saturday night, September 7th, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Night of Fire. Presented by the New Hampshire Lottery. A night so big we started at 3 p.m. with funny cars and dragsters making their last chance run at the NHRA Division I title. Plus, jet dragsters and lots more. Saturday night. Gates open at 1. Show your non-winning New Hampshire Lottery ticket for a $5 discount at the gate. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Night of Fire. Free parking. And every ticket is a pit pass. Tickets and info right now at NewEnglandDragway.com.
Mainely Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations. Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Welcome back to Mainly Motorsports and Wiscasset Speedway. Track's been great to us all year long for many seasons. Wrapping up another successful season under the Jordan's leadership, and it's a great place to attend a race, and just a family fun atmosphere. And this weekend, no difference. They got their Fall Fury that's going to be coming up in a few weeks. The Strictly Shootout, the AMSOIL Four Seasons Synthetic Dominator Racing Series Strictly Shootout. So that comes up the end of the month, and then Fall Fury the following week as they crown their champions and do their awards right there. Everybody's welcome. So really excited. So we had a couple divisions that we like to follow up there. I want to show some highlights this weekend. 4-cylinder pros, and that's where the next batch of stars are coming from. Trust me, these kids come up through there. They learn how to race and just start advancing the levels of short track stock car racing. And this year's no different up there. Got some heavy hitters. And the Super Streets. Congratulations to the champion Mike Hodgkins that Matt wrapped his championship up this weekend. So still a couple races to go, but he's had a good year and he's already wrapped it up. So it's not a better feeling in the world. So enjoy some highlights, and thank you to Brandon Simmons as always from over to Wiscasset. So enjoy these highlights from Wiscasset Speedway.
Pair of ladies up front, Marissa LaPointe on the inside, Nicole Benincasa on the outside, and we are underway. Cox takes the green and heads down pit road. That'll call it a night for him. a straightaway up now on that pair racing for second and third. And inside the final 5 minutes. Still going at it wheel to wheel for that runner spot. But he's going to duck it back in behind the 41. Now reloads for another try on the outside. Benincasa spins. Jeff Brindle will lead them down through 3 and 4 with 2 laps to go this time by. See if Dominic Curran's able to pick up a couple spots there in the back of the field because they make a world of difference going into the last race. Curran moves up into the 6th position as Brindle stretches out his lead. Final time out of turn 4, checkers fly. Checkers gets the win.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's coworker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your Maine returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Well, as we wrap up this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, I want to put a wrap on the Dream Ride racing season. And we just finished that up this past weekend at Star Speedway, finished 8th in the Granite State Pro Stock Series race. And really, we'll get into it in the off-season. It's a good off-season topic to talk about it. But I cannot thank the guys, especially Jake Dorr, Brick, Louie, Freddie, Brandon, Garrett, the team that took what we were trying to do back in January, building the car, and just took it to the next level and went with us with the opportunity to hit 9 different races. Obviously the goal was to run as well as we possibly could run, but no, we weren't racing points. No, we weren't. At the end of the day, we were winning because we were raising money for the Special Olympics of Maine and New Hampshire, and they all took it and ran with it with me, and obviously Debbie, behind the scenes, making sure everything was good, keeping me organized, trying, and the whole IGA gang, the Bazzuto's gang, Ray Jacques, Clem, Mac, Kaylee, they did all they could do to support our program, and last year at the Augusta show, which is coming right up, we set a goal to raise $70,000, and through charitable donations, sponsorships, fundraisers, race winnings, we were able to do that. I'll get a final total here in a week or so, but we're over 70,000, and I can't thank everybody enough that participated in this program, that really stepped up. And this perfect example is, we finished up at Star Speedway, the gold level sponsor, Ben Bazowski, owner of Hudson Speedway, 4 gold level sponsorships this year from him. Unbelievable, what he did for us. The track, Star Speedway, he owns Hudson, bought it from the Weber family. But think what Star Speedway did this year. Bobby was a gold and bronze level sponsor. And then also the fundraising efforts he did last year with the TQ Midget, the Dream Ride 150, the ACT race over there. Just so much support from a couple of track owners. Lee USA Speedway, the Wiscasset Jordans, what they did. I just can't thank the racetracks enough that worked with us and participated. And like I said, I think it kind of flew under the radar a little bit. A lot of people didn't realize it, and when they got wind of it, they're like, wow, this is pretty big deal. And we'll touch on it here in a few weeks. Once the race season's over, we'll take a show and kind of reflect back on it. But been another top 10 finish, and which is good, exciting, raised more money, and like I said, we ended up over our $70,000 threshold. So that's pretty good when you think about it. A little race team running 9 races, using some connections and some things like that, selling gold, silver, and bronze level sponsorship packages, raised over $70,000. So I can't thank everybody enough that really made this happen, and really excited about it. And we'll see what 2020 brings for us, but really excited for the work that we were able to do with the Hometown Foundation, and particularly the Special Olympics of Maine and New Hampshire, and to bring those athletes to the events and have them cheering on the 05 and being a part of it, and some of them coming in the pits and hanging around after. just when I tell you, it's such a rewarding experience. It really, really is. So thank you to, once again, everybody that followed along, encouraged us, patted us on the back, threw $1 in a tire, bought a raffle ticket at Bentley's, Star, or Wiscasset, or did some stuff up at the shows. We really, really appreciate it, and looking forward to continuing something with them for 2020. So hope you all enjoyed this week's episode. Star Classic was absolutely phenomenal. Cowboys, are we 1-0? Are we 0-1? November 25th. Mark your calendar. Cowboys, Patriots. Next big deal.